Hey there, everybody. It's Jean-Michel, Angry COO from Invercio. And today we're going to be talking with Leon Brenner from a super cool company. He's the CEO of Superbuzz. Really interesting company that's using this crazy tech that everybody's been talking about, GPT, like in Chat GPT. So Superbuzz uses that GPT technology. So it's super interesting. So nice 20-minute company introduction on Superbuzz. Like, subscribe, and follow. Thank you. All right, so Liran Brenner, CEO of Superbuzz. Can you tell me a little bit about Superbuzz?
Sure. First of all, Jen, thank you very much for the opportunity. We're a technology company. We build an amazing AI technology, which basically replaces all the need for AI in the marketing process. A little bit about Superbuzz, founded in 2018, got funding privately in $5 million. We are now got listed. We're scaling up. We have a lot of new clients. We are building a very unique technology. We got approached by a lot of companies, and yeah, what makes us special is that basically in terms of what we're doing is we build a unique technology which basically analyzes your websites, track down and monitor the behavior of your users online, and build a customized campaign for each user. So for example, if you have a shoe website with women's shoe section for women's shoe, men's shoe, kids shoe, so until now, when you run campaigns, all your customers would get the same campaigns. But with Superbuzz, we tailor-made by technology that you probably got used to it called GPT-3. We tailor-made for each user his specific campaigns. And we're not just building like the ad itself, we're building the text itself, the image. We understand, we optimize when to send the campaign. Is it better to send it on the morning, the weekends, maybe in the afternoons? Is it better to send it one time a day, one time a week, maybe 3 times a week? Everything is done by a machine and works much better than any human can perform.
Okay, and you just said the word, acronym, I'm assuming, like GPT. What exactly does GPT mean?
So basically, GPT stands for Generative Pre-trained Transformer. This is a technology that been around. It's a very new technology. It's work in progress. It's getting better and better. We worked with one of the biggest company in the world called OpenAI. 3 hours ago, they got announcement that Microsoft going to invest billions of dollars in the company. And what we do, so basically, this technology analyzes more than 100 of billions of parameters to build a language model that can predict text. And this kind of technology that wasn't around for it's been around only for the last 2 or 3 years. Is something that is new. We're just starting to understand what's the implementation of that. We see a very vast opportunity in marketing. It's basically from our testing, we've done between 3 to 5 times better than any marketing that we checked with our pilot that we did. And we're very, very, proud of our technology.
So systematically, what Superbuzz is doing, and please correct me, your client base, small to medium companies, those are probably the sweet spot for you. And you're telling them, don't worry about a marketing department or marketing campaigns for your products because we've got the tech that'll be able to analyze your user base, see what the products you're offering, and pretty much do marketing campaign that are cost effective and accurate. Is that correct?
So at theory, yeah, that's correct. And we focus about retention marketing, which means that we're not targeting all the big, we're not going to replace your need of Facebook or Google or any other like the big company that you work with to bring traffic. we focus about bringing back your user to your website. So you get like traction, you get traffic to your website, but how do you get back your users? This is where Superbuzz comes in. And basically what we analyze the behavior of your users. We create campaigns that generate ads that drives back your users to perform better. So what you'll get at the end of the day, you will continue to use Google and Facebook and all the other platforms to bring traffic, but with Superbuzz, you get much better results with that without spending more on media.
Okay, so yeah, that's because that's one of like the highest cost center
That's the highest challenge ever. Yeah.
Yeah, because for every dollar that you have to spend, I don't know what the ratio is, but the ratio tends to be very expensive.
Yeah.
$10 for every dollar that you bring in, possibly. So
yeah, exactly. We see that from the pilot that we did with all the tests that we did, and we see a very good testimonials review website that we work with. We see that the technology works. We see that we can, works much better than any marketing expert that you will bring to the table. Our technology basically analyzes, understand what people are looking on your site, generate the campaign, and bring back your user to get more results from your site.
Okay, and you specifically, Liran, what's your background? What got you into making Superbuzz?
So a little bit about myself. I'm 49 years old. I'm married. I have 3 children. I started my career in a company called ICQ. ICQ later was acquired by AOL for $500 million. I was one of the engineer that started the business. After that, I founded another company which went public in Israel called Whitesmoke. Whitesmoke was the first generation of Grammarly. It was an AI company that focused on improving your English writing. It was installed over 10 million computers worldwide. We almost listed up on the NASDAQ, but eventually listed up on Tel Aviv Stock Exchange. The company was in the peak worth like hundreds of millions of shekels. And this is something that I founded. I got the funding. I did all the, all the management. After that, I had another company which I sold. I built basically a technology called RTB, which stands for real-time bidding, a technology that analyzes the behavior of your campaigns or the banners that you use and optimize the banners for better performance and find out which publisher works better. This, again, was sold to another company. And I founded Superbuzz in 2018. At the beginning of the company was built on a technology called push notification, which is a technology that replaces the need for email and SMS, works more than 7 times better than any other engagement tool ever. But we looked for the technology angle. So what can differentiate us with all those other platforms in the market? And we spoke with a lot of customers from different kind of platforms that we use, and we got all the time the same responses. And the responses, we use the platform. The platform works really well. Everything works, but we're not marketeers. We don't know how to build the marketings. We don't know how to do that. So, taking all my knowledge and experience in technology and the AI, we build like a very sophisticated technology, and this technology works very well. And this is basically what Superbuzz is. And small about me, I have an MBA in artificial intelligence and business, a judo black belt, and my hobby is diving. I'm a diving instructor. So that's in 5 words about myself.
Well, well-rounded individual.
Yeah.
But so all your career has been surrounded by AI, cutting-edge technology. GPT, like you said, doesn't get more cutting than that because it's been around for 3 years. And we recently talked about this whole debacle with Chat GPT, which I think is actually really cool that ChatGPT exists because all of a sudden it's going to take the GPT into the common world. People are going to be like, oh, I know GPT. They won't know what it means, but it's almost like it's a play of, wind back the clock when people didn't know what a GPS was. Well, now everybody knows what a GPS was. They don't know what it stands for all the time, but so GPT can actually be, because of ChatGPT, that actually can be this have the same effect, and by rebound will also affect companies like Superbuzz, that because you're using that tech.
Yeah, I can say that first, the GPT, cut the world by storm, if we can say that. I can say we can see that it went viral. It was the first product ever that got like 1 million users in 3 days. iPhone took 76 days, and I see that everybody's using that. My son, that is 14 years old, he used it all the time for his work. He checked everything, like even math. When I asked him what's the connection between math and GPT, ChatGPT said, when I got like to a very complicated, an answer, an algorithm that I need to understand, I simply go on to ChatGPT and ask him what's the solution, and I got it like instantly. So and I spoke with another colleague of mine today, and he said like a cyber company, and he said today all my engineers work with ChatGPT for writing code. So I think it's a time where like we're in the middle of of the storm. We see that it's like the industrial revolution, but the AI revolution now is going, and it's like got us like off guard. Everybody is checking, using amazing things about it, from creating images, creating text, creating books, creating ads, and the possibilities are like endless. And it's only get better and better as we speak. It's a work in progress technology.
Absolutely. And I just want to go back to, you're in the midst of this I wouldn't even call it a storm, because it's just starting. People are just getting on board, and they're seeing, they're not even seeing, they're barely imagining the possibilities that are coming out of this tech. And you're using this tech, especially for companies that are, that want to sell physical products, which is actually really important market right now, because it's being affected by, recession that's coming. So a lot of people are going to be trying to find ways to cut their costs down. And well, if you got a service like you, instead of hiring a marketing team, well, you're cutting costs. So that's really interesting. But I'm wondering, why did you list? Because these companies tend to stay private. Like when you're riding that wave, most of the companies are in Silicon Valley, and they're keeping it hush hush, and they're, no, we're not going public. So why did you decide to make Superbuzz public?
So we think that there is a very big opportunity in the Canadian Stock Exchange. We see that the market looking for alternative to the NASDAQs and alternative to North America markets. And we bring that kind of technology that are like valuated in hundreds of millions of dollars in the other side of the border in North America to the Canadian markets, for the investor to enjoy that kind of technology in their hometown, if we can say that. Mm-hmm. So we fascinated by the Canadian market. We see that there's great potential, great opportunity, and yeah, we only started.
Okay, and if you like for potential investors, for a potential investor that wants to put their money on it in Superbuzz, either they buy it on the market, or if they're an accredited investor and you guys are doing an offering, what's the thing that you tell them? Like, what's the pitch?
Yeah. So the pitch, first of all, it's an amazing technology that we can see that it's validated already. That we need now to scale up the business. This is something that we're doing. This kind of technology, it took a lot of many years to create. It's something unique. It's something that we getting a lot of traction from other competitors and partnerships and all kinds of partners that would like to partner with us. So there is a great value in the company, a great opportunity in the stock, which getting more traction and more traction. We'll see the potential get valued more and more as we bring on results from the market and from all the things that we're doing currently.
Yeah, so that's pretty much was my next question. So, like, let's say your next outlook for the next 2 years. So you're building value, getting customers, because it's the tech is very complicated and very layered, but the end goal is you got to get customers, and customers drive revenue and drive the share prices to go up, right?
Yeah, so I don't want to go into too much details, but we have a lot of things in the pipeline already. We're doing an amazing things that will be materializing as we, move forward, and we have a lot of plans that we're now working on.
Okay, absolutely. So I don't want to steal any punches that are going to come up soon enough. And just one last question, thinking about the world of AI, and it's not going in the direction that everybody was thinking, right? Everybody was thinking AI. We're talking, when I was a kid, watching movies, it's robots, this and that. No, that's not how it's the application of AI. Probably 70% of all the application of AI is going to stuff like this. Would that be correct? Since you're a master.
So I totally agree with you. I've been in the market for many years. They always talked about the winter of AI, which nothing really happens for the last there was no tradition or revolutionized changes over the last 20 years, but now we're seeing the big change, and the big change nobody would understand or participate the amount of thing that this kind of generative AI can do for you. So at the end of the day, going to impact all your daily routine from the morning, from the minute that you're starting and writing your talk to your colleagues, to your partners, to your family, all kinds of messages, and it's going to change the entire writing industry, or revolutionize it. Nobody will in 3 to 5 years, nobody will write anymore. Everything will done automatically, and this is only the beginning of the revolution.
Nobody's going to write anymore. I like that idea. I'm pretty sure that kids and students are still going to be writing.
Yeah.
The adults won't be writing anymore, so that'll be actually funny. Awesome. Well, Niran, there's it's a great synopsis. You guys, it's a super company which just barely getting to be known, and we look forward really to keep on catching up. And there's something we didn't mention. I'm in Montreal. You are currently in Tel Aviv, so you're nice and toasty. And
we're spending now most of my days in Toronto. I'm the Canadian market and the culture, and I'm very happy to go and listen on the TSXV. I think that it's our a native path for us to go there and be part of the Canadian culture.
So eventually, you're looking forward to spending a lot more time in Canada and meeting a bunch of people, and now we're doing this Zoom. Next time it'd be great to have you in the office. And I have an idea that might actually get a couple of small companies that are startups that actually have product, and that'd be be a great way for you to talk to them about your company. So see how it lights up in their eyes, go like, oh, okay. Instead of me trying to find out the great words to describe my product, this company does it, this tech. So thanks for your time, and we will catch up soon enough. Once again, Liran Brenner, the company is Superbuzz. The ticker is SPZ, and it's on the TSXV. It's trading at, I think, 15 cents right now, so it's a bargain. If you do your due diligence, read up on it, but it looks pretty good. All right. So thank you, and
thank you very much.
We'll talk again soon.
Amazing. Thank you very much.
That was an amazing conversation. Thanks again, Liran. Got to learn a lot about this tech, got to learn about a great company. As always, like, subscribe, and smash that button.